Greetings. Not sure how well this is going to turn out. I'm going to try to videotape parts of our soil survey lab and then go outside to the field. I may have to finish up with a virtual lecture later. Just bear with me and see what's going on. I didn't have a chance to mail you this packet, so I'm going to read a lot to you and show you what we've got. Okay, if you were in lab at school, you'd be assigned a group, and I picked up group 7. It's got the instruction sheets here. Along with that, you'd get a colored aerial photograph of the school farm, and then you would hit an answer sheet to put your answers on. I mailed you a copy of the soil survey black and white, so I'm going to have you write your answers on that. Not sure if it looks exactly like this, but I think you can make it work. Okay, supplies you needed: we're going to have a water bottle and a rag and a mussel, because we're going to actually also collect soil samples, imitate collecting some samples for us, a zone sampling, and then we're going to review our skills on doing a little texture and a little color. So each sample, you'd get 2 to 3 bags, and you're supposed to label these. So before we got in the field, I've already labeled mine. Group 7, we're assigned MB, which is sample 1, and we're collecting this in the spring of 2020. And I gave you a packet. I would give you a packet that you could look up soil properties that I ran off from the web soil survey. And we looked that up, and we should find a silty clay loam 10YR21 if we're in the right spot. So we're going to use that for a key, and then we'll redo that. The other sample that got assigned to this group was MOA. So I put sample 2, MOA, spring 2020. I looked that information up in the packet, and it should be a silt loam, and it should be a 10YR33. So I'm going to throw those in my bucket, the mussel in my bucket, the water bottle, and the rag, and a marker to write with. There's an extra bag. And then I'm going to load my doodads up here. Let me talk a little bit through here. I'm not going to mess with reading this here. What we're basically going to do is I'm going to do a walkabout and try to find some physical features that are on the school farm. Things that we're looking for is a mound. We're going to look for a waterway. We're going to look for a creek. We're going to look for some high towers. There should be 3 of them. We're going to mark those with an X. We've got various manhole covers along the road here, and they're pretty easy to find. They're marked with an orange snow fence. We're going to put a plus sign for every one of those we find. We're going to locate the trailer park, the sewage plant, State Road 38, and then we're going to mark and label all those. Then we already get 2 samples. So we got to find a soil sample of MB, and I'll just kind of show you here. I don't know if you can see that. There's a squiggly line that goes clear over to here. So all of field 6 is an MB, all of field 5 is an MB. So MB should be pretty easy to find. The other one we're assigned is an MOA. So we got to walk clear down here. I'll probably drive. Right there's the mound, just past the mound into this field. If we walk straight out 20, 30 feet, we should be right in the middle of MOA. So we're going to collect a sample there and a sample here, collecting it for a soil test. And so we're going to collect that in a plastic bucket. We're going to use a soil probe and get that down to about 7 inches. And we're going to take several samples, put it in our bag, and move on. And as we're walking around, we're going to point out some features, and we'll have you mark your answers on that sheet you have in front of you. If this doesn't work, I'll do a virtual lecture and repeat this. So just bear with me, and we'll see how this works. So I'm going to load all my stuff up. I give you a colored map because it's a lot easier to see the colors than the blacks and whites. See these orange squiggly lines here are the soil types. Field 6, you can easily see the trailer park. This big green thing here is the mound. The creek runs alongside here. The sewage treatment plant's there. We got a grass waterway between 5 and 6. State Road 38's over here, and then all our manholes are going to be across here. So I'll point those out, we'll videotape those, and then we'll try to write those down on your answer sheet. If that doesn't work, I'll follow up with a virtual lecture, and we can blow that up and do a little better job. So I'm going to stop here, head out in the field. We'll probably do several stops and starts to get this video.